Of the flooding wreaking havoc across New Orleans, WWL Louisiana reporter Paul Murphy has been going through those neighborhoods all morning, surveying the water in people's yards. He joins us now from Lakeview with a look at the conditions there. Hey there, Paul.
Hey, Mike. It has been raining really hard here this morning, and I can tell you that the water came up quickly around 8 o'clock this morning. We're at Fleur-de-Lis and 40th Street in West Lakeview. You can see that Fleur-de-Lis, at least this stretch, is still underwater, but just a few, I guess about a half hour ago, the water did start to recede. And here's what's going on. Right now, the Sewage and Water Board is working with about half the power it needs to run the drainage pumps, according to Grace Birch, a spokesperson for the Sewage and Water Board. That's because two of the main sources of power for the district, the utility, Turbine 4 went offline this morning, and Turbine 5 has been out of service since last month. There was a cascade effect this morning as the utility shifted power around, meaning drainage pumping stations 1, 2, 6, and 7 are running at reduced capacity, so that backed up water on the streets. And then DPS 12, a single pump station which services this part of Lakeview, tripped offline altogether when Turbine 4 went down. We're told that the pump is now back on as of 9:15, and we are seeing the water recede quite quickly at this point. And the Sewage and Water Board was thinking that we could have most of this water off the streets by noon. That's provided that we don't have any additional substantial rainfall. I see off in the distance dark clouds, so it looks like we are going to get some rain, but hopefully it holds off long enough for these streets to start draining. We've been talking to neighbors all morning, and very frustrating. They left their house around I guess 7:30 this morning, 7 o'clock this morning, and then came home from running errands and couldn't get back to their house. A lot of cars parked up on the neutral grounds here on Fleur-de-Lis. Again, this stretch of Fleur-de-Lis is still quite flooded. As if Jeff can pan down, you can see where the water line was up to about a quarter to a third of the neutral grounds. We've seen the water recede again in the last half hour or so back onto the streets. There are cars out there right now, but if you can wait a few minutes, if you don't have to run those errands, I would recommend that you probably stay home for a little while, just until a little bit more of this water gets off the streets. Again, that's what it looks like in Lakeview right now. Paul Murphy, WWL, Louisiana.
All right, Paul, thanks. A lot of folks frustrated with that. Stick with us. We're back after the break.